Good morning, everybody. Well, good afternoon. It took me a while to compile the news today. Uh, Hi, Millie. She's on the dashboard. She's looking for other dogs. But then when she heard me start talking, are you looking at me? You want to come up here? Come on. Oh, you good girl. Oh, yeah. We're going to do the news together. Yeah. Here's a good one. Your pasta sauce is listening to you. Prego launches dinner conversation recording device. A limited edition connection keeper bundle that comes with several items, including a connection keeper device to record your family's spirited conversations for posterity. Isn't that wonderful? Each bundle comes with the following items: one Prego X StoryCorps connection keeper, a Prego meal essentials, such as Prego traditional pasta sauce, and I guess you get some pasta with that, and one Prego X StoryCorps conversation prompt card deck. So what that is, I'm imagining they're going to give you cards, a deck of cards, with ideas on how to prompt your family into conversation at the dinner table. This whole thing is to have a conversation at the dinner table. They want families to converse at the dinner table. But here's the catch. I guess the cap of this is what I'm presuming, the cap of the Prego sauce is a recording device that you can turn on just by touching it. Comes with a USB-C charging cable and a step-by-step guide to use the connection keeper. The nonprofit organization then preserves the recordings at the Library of Congress. Some of these archive recordings are shared on StoryCorps' podcast, radio, books, and other platforms. So in other words, your private family conversation that you're having over dinner can go anywhere, any other platform. It could go on the radio, it could go on podcast. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Spy on your family and then have it go worldwide on the internet. This is Campbell's, by the way. Prego. Fascinating. Isn't that fascinating? Huh? You don't care about that? You care if I record you secretly? Huh? Yeah. Okay, here's a fraud, more fraud. In 2025, the federal government shelled out approximately $93 billion towards SNAP entitlement payments, close to 11%, or $10.2 billion of which constituted improper payments. The Montana governor has reduced fraud, stating, "We feel across all of these social welfare programs, with Medicaid, TANF, SNAP, with the exception of people with long-term disabilities, these should be essentially a trampoline that allows someone to get back on their feet, not a hammock you climb into and spend the rest of your life there." Bravo, Governor of Montana. The fraud is incredible, and people want more government programs. They're just so wasteful. These people, I think that it must be, that work for these government programs, they just approve stuff. They don't check into it. They don't care, I guess. It's not their money. Well, it is. Indirectly, they pay taxes too. The U.S. and Iran. Whoops. What are you doing? Huh? Want everybody to take a look at you for now? Is that what you want? The U.S. and Iran are taking another rain check on peace talks. I think Trump is the funniest president we've ever had. President Trump canceled the diplomat's trip to Pakistan this weekend, saying the travel wasn't worth it for the deals that are not good enough, POTUS said Sunday. If they want to negotiate, he says, they can call us, pick up the phone. That's why I think he's hilarious. Trump said further peace talks will happen over the phone. I don't know if you remember. I thought it was hilarious then. North Korea guy, I forget his name, when he said he was starting to threaten to send missiles over, and Trump called him Rocket Man. I just thought that was hilarious. Let me see if I got anything else here. Okay, I lost one. One went somewhere. There's one. This one I think is really interesting. Let's work a deal out. You stay there and I'll stay here. Okay? How's that work? Does that work okay? You good girl. You good girl. Want to lick my hand? Yeah. Oh, you're such a good girl. You know you're between me and the camera, huh? This is right where you want to be. Hundreds of climbers are stuck at Mount Everest Base Camp, unable to begin their climb as there's a 100-foot block of unstable glacial ice is sealing off the route. The ice sits where they normally fix ropes and ladders. They declared the route unsafe on Friday. Making things worse, flood warning system for the region's swollen glacial lakes has fallen into disrepair. The siren towers are rusting and the batteries are stolen. Can you imagine? Someone goes up there and steals siren tower batteries. It's getting crazy. The permit fees raised to $15,000 this year, but demand is staying strong, they say. People still want to go and spend 15 grand to go up and maybe die. More than 330 people have died attempting to reach the summit, and due to extreme conditions, roughly 2/3 of those bodies have never been recovered. 220 dead people up there. It's always below freezing, so there's 220 people up there, probably stiff, frozen stiff, on the side of the mountain. And their bodies, because it's so cold, their bodies are probably in pretty good condition still. So I imagine when hikers go up there, they might pass these bodies. And it's the top of the mountain's a little over 29,000 feet. So they have to have oxygen to go up there. I mean, these people are close to death. Even the ones that make it, I mean, they're struggling. So they can't, take time out to bury bodies. So if they see these bodies on the trail, I guess they just say a little prayer and keep going. It's a kind of a strange thing. Well, I say a prayer for all those people. Hopefully they get their wish, they can go, and hopefully they'll all come back and everything will be fine. Pretty crazy desire to go somewhere where people die, huh? Just for fun. I had another news article. I'm going to see if I can find it and get back to you. Yeah, this is about the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services has halted payments to more than 400 hospices in Los Angeles and across California, with the estimated fraud being greater than $600 million. According to the Anti-Fraud Task Force, led by Vice President J.D. Vance. How do you put a hospice in a burrito stand in California? How do you put a hospice in a tire store? That all had to be vetted through licensure, certification, and accreditation. According to City Journal, California has lost at least $180 billion with a B to fraud. All I know is when I get old, I'm not there yet, I'm only 74, and I'm eating healthier. But if I get to where I get the hospice, please put me in a burrito stand. I think that'd be great.